Hi, good morning. Happy Friday. It is Friday. I don't know why I still get excited for Fridays because I live Groundhog Day, so every day is the same. Every day is the same, but I still get excited for Fridays. Good morning. Wow, I feel like I have so much to tell you. First of all, when I went to bed last night, I was like, you know, I'm gonna stop vlogging when I look like such a slob. It's too much. You probably think I like never change my shirt. I just have a ton of like charcoal gray, black, white, like t-shirts. I just have a ton. And you barely can see, or rarely can see like what is like on my shirt. So anyway, I was telling myself last night, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna like shower and do everything and like put on a nice outfit and then start vlogging. Well, here we are. I've got another gray t-shirt on. But because I had the craziest night and I just had to tell you guys. I went to bed last night at about, I don't know, maybe like 9 o'clock. And at about 10, actually it was 10:22 exactly. At 10:22, our security system went off. So of course that like scares the life out of you, especially while you're sleeping. So we like jumped up out of bed and you know, our panel's flashing or whatever. And so we turn it off and my husband goes downstairs to see what's going on. And it told us what room it was in. Anyway, there was no problem. Like the little mechanism that we have on our doors that lets our security system know whether or not it's ready to be armed are really sensitive. Like we've had security systems before and you would have to like fully open the door and then you would hear like beep, you know, and like the security system would like register that it was not ready to be armed. This is like you could literally walk by the door and it's like beep. I'm like, oh my God. So anyway, it's really sensitive. So I'm like, it's probably just an animal or we have prehistoric sized bugs here. It's probably just like a flying cockroach, whatever it is. So didn't think much of it. We checked everything out. We went outside, the whole thing. Everything seemed absolutely fine. So then at 4 o'clock this morning, our power goes out and all of it. So I'm laying in bed, my air filter's beeping, I'm looking up at our ceiling fan that starts to slow down and I'm like, that's really weird. So I get up and I look at my neighbor's house and for some reason it looked like lights were on in that house. There wasn't. I think it was a street light that was still on. The street light made it look like that house still had lights on. So I was like, oh my God, it's just our house. So then my imagination started to get away from me. I'm thinking whoever tried to break in earlier at 10:22, whoever tried to break in earlier now has cut the power to the house and now they're invading. Like this is what's going on in my head. Anyway, not to bore you any further, but power was out in my entire neighborhood. So like when I walked out of my bedroom to like kind of see what was going on, I looked out one of our second floor windows where I can see like most of our neighborhood and it was pitch black and I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, we just have a power outage. And so I get back into bed and of course my mind starts racing. I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna start to get really hot. Of course, no AC, no fan. So I'm just laying there really still. I'm like, okay, if you don't move, you'll stay as cool as possible. And then I started thinking about all the meat I had just purchased at Whole Foods, at Black Box Meats. I had all these steaks in the freezer, so I'm thinking, okay, I have to like wake up and get one of those big like Yeti trunks and a bunch of ice and put all of it in there. And then of course that led me to like, oh, I have to figure out how to open up our garage doors without power. Like I know you have to like unlatch it and then like, you know, just raise it up manually. But I'm like, I just have to figure that out in the dark probably. So I just had a really poor night's rest because I was interrupted twice. So anyway, I just had to share that with you because I was like, wow, what a night. I don't usually have that much excitement in my life. But I dropped off Butters at school this morning. It is a Friday. She usually goes Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And now I have to go to the UPS store because I ordered some things that I think have been delivered, which I'm very, very excited about. So I'm going to pick those things up and I had to run and get them because I think this is gonna be my weekend content. So I have to film these things this afternoon. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. So I am gonna run into the store and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Packages have been retrieved. So a couple of other things I wanted to mention while I have your attention is that my last vlog just went up and I am just getting the nicest comments from you guys, and you guys always leave really nice, great, supportive comments. And maybe because it's on a vlog, when I get nice comments, like it feels more meaningful. And I just wanted to thank you guys, because, you know, when you put yourself out there on the internet, we all know it can be very daunting. You just don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what the response is going to be. And it's really, really nice to read all of the wonderful, wonderful, positive comments. So I just wanted to thank you guys regarding that. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is this morning I made, I was like kind of experimenting with breakfast, which is why I didn't want to vlog it. I figure once I get it down pat, maybe I'll vlog like a recipe of some sort. But you guys know I'm changing up my diet, and so I'm trying to come up with, you know, fun, different breakfasts. Otherwise I'll just have, you know, like a steamed egg every morning. So I pressed some ground pork, like breakfast style ground pork, so it was already seasoned, into a ramekin, and then I cracked an egg over it, and then I baked it. I think I baked it for too long. I mean, it's edible, it's seasoned well, it's very flavorful, but yeah, I think I just cooked it a little bit too long. Like, I wanted the egg just a little bit gooier, so I cooked it in my smaller oven at 425 for 20 minutes, and yeah, it just was a little bit too long. I think if I did 15 minutes, it would be better, or even like maybe 12 minutes, but I'm gonna keep playing around with it. And then the ground breakfast sausage, pork that I got from Whole Foods, and it's like seasoned very, very well. So when I pulled it out of the oven, I actually sprinkled a little bit of salt on top of the egg, and then I put a little bit of everything bagel seasoning on top, and it was too much. It was too much. I forgot like how seasoned breakfast sausage meat is. So anyway, I'm learning, but once I get it down pat, I figured I will share, you know, any sort of successful recipes I come across, I will share with you. But it was definitely edible, and I was pretty proud of myself that I was playing around with stuff. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm having fun in the new kitchen. Always exciting to be playing around with like new equipment and stuff, and you know, the oven was fantastic, and blah, blah, blah. So just wanted to share that with you. All right, I am just about home. I am going to hop into the shower and make myself presentable for you guys. I'm gonna do that now, and I will be back later. Okay, I tried to sit down and film, and there was a landscaper right outside my door, like leaf blowing, that was really loud, and then some garbage trucks came by, and then some construction crews were working on the house next door, that house that is like right behind my backyard. It's brand new, no one lives there. Anyway, it's under construction. So it has just been a parade of loud noise, and I'm already really conscious of like the echo that's going on in my videos, even though I got that little sound deck that I showed you guys in my last vlog. That's helped a lot, but it's still there, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. And anyway, I kind of fell down this rabbit hole. I actually just ordered a new microphone. I ordered this like amp thing. I'm not sure if it's for me, but I was reading up on it, and I'm like, that could help the situation. I'm even thinking of filming in my closet. So my lighting and my vanity right here is kind of wide, and I would like to be able to continue using these two things. And I did measure them, and they would fit, you know, actually with plenty of room in my closet. This closet is really big. It's like another room. So the only issue is, I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hold on, I'm gonna stop talking. But I'm in the closet, and the air conditioning unit for this side of the house is right outside the closet, underneath the windows here. So that buzzing is really, really loud. And I'm like, okay, I would cut down on the echo. I would cut down on the outdoor noise, which is like at the front of the house. But then I would just have that one sound to contend with. So now I'm thinking about getting like these soundproofing panels that I could hang over the windows, which is where most of the sound comes in from, is the windows. I fell down like a huge rabbit hole, and now I'm like, okay, let me slow down. I ordered the new microphone and the new amp, which should be coming tomorrow, and I'm gonna try it and see if that helps at all, and then at least we could continue, you know, filming just at least for a little while until I figure out whether or not I do want to move this into the closet or what exactly I want to do in this room. Because yeah, one thought leads me to another thought, like, you know, yes, I want this room to be a working room. I want it to be my office. I want it to be where I do my work. And a lot of my work is filming. But I don't necessarily want to turn this beautiful room into a filming studio, which is not pretty, comfortable. It's not a she-shed feeling at all. Like lighting, camera, all the wires, all the tripods, just all the equipment it's just ugly. And if it's like sitting in the middle of my room, I don't want that. I just don't want that. So it got me thinking, well, what exactly do I want to do in this room? And I just want to make it just a really kind of comfortable place. I want to put a TV up on one of the walls. I want to get like a couch conversation area kind of going. I do want to get like a nice, like bigger desk situation. So just like a nice working area, because for as much filming as I do, when you sit down and edit, it's like 4 times as much as the filming. So if you sat down and filmed for an hour, you're going to be editing for at least like 4 hours. That's at least how long it takes me. So I want that aspect of my work also to be in an environment that I am comfortable in, and not just like, oh, I'm just doing my work and as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna like get up and walk out of the room. I kind of want this room, yeah, I just want it to be really cozy. I want it to be a place I want to come walk into in the mornings when I start work. So yeah, I just have a lot of things to think out. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna have a video up for tomorrow, which makes me very unhappy, but I thank you guys for your patience through this. I couldn't film today. And then I thought, okay, well, I'll just film later, you know, after everyone has left, after everyone has completed their job, I'll just do my work then, I'll film then. But I completely forgot I'm going out to dinner tonight. So, you know, I had talked about how I'm not feeling that comfortable going out these days. And with like the Delta numbers going up and everything. Anyway, this dinner has been like long planned. It's my real estate broker. She wants to take me out. The one that helped me find this house. She wants to take me out to dinner, me and my husband out to dinner. And she wants to introduce me to her fiance. Anyway, we've had this on the books since we started to talk about closing. So it's been a couple months. And so we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go out, and we're not going to the strip. We're going off strip, so that makes me feel better. That's what's going on. That is what my day has turned into. So I am able to film some B-roll for this video that I've been wanting to film today. So that's good. I got that out of the way. And well, you probably will have seen this video, so I can talk about it. Not that I can't talk about it, but it's the new Dior Birds of a Feather collection that I've been wanting to get up. Anyway, let me show you some of these eyeshadow palettes because they are just incredible. Look at this one. I really feel like no picture or video has done these quints justice. They are stunning. Like this color in the middle is like a duo. It's like a duochrome. So is this one. This shade is a duochrome. This is like the most incredible metallic. These are all baked gelée. I mean, they are so beautiful, so beautiful. This color is a matte, but because it's baked gelée, it has this creamy kind of sheen to it, and it's like a mustard color. Oh, and I love these mustard colors for transition shades. They just, for some reason, work really, really well on a lot of skin tones. It's surprising. They're just really different, like really, really different. I've been really enjoying like the Tom Ford quads that I got like during the Nordstrom sale, and you know, they're beautiful, but they're not that different. I mean, I talked about this in my video that none of the shades are like earth-shattering. So it's really nice to see these Dior quints because they're different. The colors are different, the color stories are different. It's just really, really beautiful. And then, like a total maniac, I ordered some more of those Nixie sparkling waters. The ones I was talking about that were so good. I had the lime and ginger, it tasted like a mojito. Well, they ran out of lime and ginger, but they did have these other flavors that I wanted to try. So I picked up more of the peach and black tea. I actually got one case when I bought the lime and ginger, but I haven't tried it yet, but I thought, let me just get some while they're still on sale. And then I got some grapefruit. There's another peach and black tea. And then I got this for my husband, watermelon mint. I'm not a big like melon flavor fan, so I don't think I'll like it, but we'll see. And then another grapefruit. And I haven't eaten since I had those things I was talking about, the things that I made in the ramekins, the egg with the pork. I have not eaten since then because I've been dealing with filming, not filming, whatever. Anyway, I decided to pick up, you know, it's hard on paleo or carnivore to find snacks, but beef sticks, beef jerky is really like a good snack. So I found this, I guess Chomps is the brand. I wasn't sure if it was a brand or the name of it, but it's grass-fed Finnish beef, 0 sugar. And I think they had different like levels of heat. I just went ahead and got mild. So I was just about to leave to pick up Butters from school a little bit early, bring her back so my husband and I could go meet my real estate broker for dinner tonight. And friend, I should just call her a friend. My friend for dinner tonight at 6 o'clock. It is, now it's 4:30 and my husband went to go pick up Butters from school because I am here waiting for a garage door repairman because this just happened. Our garage door just got stuck like this. We've tried multiple things to get it to move down, but it's just like, it's just jammed. It's just jammed. So I called a garage door repair company and the guy was so nice. He was like, oh, maybe I can walk you through it, at least get the door down. And I was like, okay. And then I was describing the problem. He was like, okay, don't touch anything. I'm gonna try and make it out to you by 5:30. I was like, okay, I really appreciate it. He was like, okay, yeah, don't touch anything. I'll be out. Because I think he thought maybe it was just like we lost power to it or like it was just kind of like stuck on the rails. But there's like this whole cabling system that I'm like, it looks tangled to me. So he was like, don't touch it. And we were able to move our dinner reservation because I texted my friend. I was like, you're not gonna believe this, but we can't make it at 6 o'clock. So she changed it to 7:15 and hopefully we can make it then. We'll see. Hey guys, so our garage door was fixed, but it did take a little while. So I had to reschedule the dinner that we had planned with my friend / real estate broker. But we had to grab dinner. So our garage door is fixed and we've decided to come to the M Resort and Casino for some steak. So there's Anthony's Prime Steakhouse, I think is the full name. Hello, good morning, happy Saturday. Like I told myself, I'd be coming on to my vlogs looking a little bit, well, on occasion, looking a little bit better than just woken up. But I look crazy in a completely different way because I was trying out all of the new Dior Birds of a Feather collection. I just finished filming. I am downloading all the footage now. So I look kind of nuts because I have different blushes on, different eyeshadow on. Today is my wedding anniversary with my husband. So we have been married 14 years. We've been together 25, but we've been married for 14 years. And because we went out for dinner last night, we didn't want to go out again for dinner. You know, we're really trying to cut back on public outings. So I think what we're gonna do tonight is grill a tomahawk steak. We purchased this tomahawk steak a while ago. It's been sitting in our freezer and we've just been waiting for like the right time. And we thought, oh, will we move in? Like the first night we move in, let's do it. It'll be like a celebratory thing. We were so exhausted and so crazed that we just hadn't even thought about it again. Like we just completely forgot about it, actually. So last night we decided that's what we're gonna do tonight for our anniversary dinner. So here is that tomahawk steak. It is like a true to life oh my God, I can't even hold it with one hand. It is a true to life Brontosaurus burger. So I am gonna let this thaw in the sink for a little bit, and we may have to even bring it outside to completely thaw. But it's about 11 o'clock in the morning now. I'm hoping by about like 6 or so it'll be fine. But isn't this just a beauty? And this is from Black Box Meats as well, that company I keep talking about. I know I ordered a dry aged tomahawk. I don't know if this is a Wagyu though. I should look back on my order and see. Oh my God, if this is a Wagyu, I'm gonna be even more excited. And last night's dinner was really good. We split a porterhouse, which we were observing, like usually the porterhouses we've gotten at other steakhouses, they have, or most steaks, they have that kind of crust to them. And this steak didn't have it. It just looked like they grilled it on a grill, which was fine, but it was like such a different, it was a different experience eating a porterhouse that way, because the filet side of the porterhouse almost tasted like roast beef in a way. So it was delicious, but it was very different from what I usually experience with porterhouses. So I'm gonna try and get my work done early today so I can relax with my husband the rest of the day. I think my footage is probably finished uploading, so I'm gonna go edit and I'll be back later. Oh no, you guys, I am sitting here editing my video and the sound is like really kind of messed up. So, you know, I've been playing around with my sound. I want to get rid of the echo and all that stuff. And I think I did a really good job with those settings, but I had decided to place my microphone a little, it used to hang like kind of over me, and now I have it up. I was like reading up on my microphone a little bit more, and it says that that's how it's meant to be. It's actually supposed to kind of be pointing at your throat a little bit, your mouth, your throat. If you point it to your chest, it's going to be a little bit more bass. So I was like, oh, well, let me try that. So I have it below and then like kind of pointing up, you know, at my mouth. Anyway, I think because of where the microphone is, it's like if my hand, anything got in front of it or between my mouth and the microphone at all, obviously like the sound is going to cut out a little bit. And I guess I'm doing that a lot. I can't actually see what I'm doing with my hands that low. It's out of frame, but it's like my sound is just like, it's like every, you know, 10th word is kind of like muted out. So now I'm really annoyed because when I was testing, I was just sitting there testing it and I was like, oh, this sounds really good. I wasn't moving and I just wasn't thinking. When I'm filming, it's like I'm just filming. But I guess that's why it's worked for me for so long, having it up here, because I'm never doing this really, but I am doing a lot of this. So I have to refilm. This isn't the first time, and it certainly will not be the last time that I have to refilm. So let me go do that. I'm trying to think of how I should refilm. I'm wondering if I should just talk through the collection with all of it on my face and just use B-roll so I don't have to remove everything and put it all back on. Maybe that's what I'll do. Thanks for working that out with me. I'll be back in a few hours. Oh, I'm so annoyed. So I just refilmed the video and I just checked the audio and it's still doing the same thing. It's like I can't move my head at all. I just have to like sit in one position, and that's just impossible. Unless I want to look like a robot, but that's just absolutely impossible. So did I mention this? I ordered a new microphone. I went down this whole crazy rabbit hole last night and I ordered a new microphone to try. It's meant for like voice work and podcasts and like voiceovers and stuff. And this little device that's supposed to like amp up your microphone so that it's more sensitive, so you can bring the gain down, the sensitivity of like my audio, that machine that I have, I can bring that down so it picks up whatever's really close to it, but blocks out the noise, the background noise even better. So maybe I just need to wait for that to come and then film it again for the third time. That I don't do often. I can probably count on one hand how many times I've had to film a video 3 times. Twice, a lot. I've done that a lot, but not 3 times. Well, hopefully that microphone will get here on the earlier side. I should probably try and spend some time with my husband today. Okay, I'll be back later. So I finally finished filming the Dior Birds of a Feather collection video. What an epic day. I woke up, you know, on time, early. I was like ready to filming. I filmed at 9 o'clock this morning, started at 9 o'clock this morning. Two more attempts, waited for my, I mean, what a day, what a day. Anyway, I just finished filming and it is 6:45 for one video. Just one of those days. And I was supposed to get the replacement for my dryer delivered today. Ask me if it came. Ask me. Nope. So attempt number 5. Now we still don't have a full working washer dryer set. I am trying not to lose my cool, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Sorry, my battery just died. What was I saying? What was I rambling about? Oh, the dryer. The dryer didn't come. So I'm gonna have to give them a call tomorrow, figure out what's going on there. So I just came out of my poor husband. He's like sitting there watching TV peacefully. And I come storming out of my office. Are you gonna make the tomahawk? So he just got up to warm up the barbecue. And then we are going to enjoy our tomahawk steak. I'm starving. I haven't eaten, I think, since lunchtime. And you know, when I say I'm starving, because I've been doing this carnivore / paleo diet, and I am on, oh my gosh, am I on day 6? I think I'm on day 6, yeah. And I'm feeling really good. Like the hunger I have is like, it's very normal. I don't feel hangry and I don't feel like painfully hungry. It's a very, like I said, whenever I do this diet, I always feel like I'm really imbalanced. So that's really good. I am snacking on these pepperoni crisps. They are really quite delicious. Charcuterie crisps with a hint of pepper and spices. They're very, very tasty, and they're definitely like satisfying my snack craving. So that is it. We're just gonna enjoy this tomahawk. I'm gonna try and relax for the rest of the day since it's been such a long and frustrating day. And I will see you guys in my next vlog.